The Blue Quills Indian Residential School existed from 1891 until 1970, having changed locations 3 times. Between 1898 and 1931, it operated on the Saddle Lake Cree Nation. Saddle Lake Cree Nation created the Acimowin Opaspiw Society and was charged with investigating unmarked graves for hundreds of children who never returned from the school. On Tuesday, they revealed the results from their preliminary report. Leah Redcrow is the CEO of the society. She says that tainted, unpasteurized milk resulted in a genocide of the children.
These children died in the hundreds from drinking unpasteurized raw cow's milk. They were transmitted tuberculosis through the unpasteurized raw cow's milk, and they also died of many other fatal milk-borne diseases. This was done recklessly at the hands of the school administrators, who are all now dead, and the Department of Indian Affairs did not impose safety measures for these children.
The cows were on a farm located on the school grounds. The report says the cows were rarely tested, if at all, for disease, and the children got sick very quickly.
The children required a health clearance prior to admission into the school. They were healthy. There was no health concerns with them. Suddenly, a month later, they were infected with tuberculosis and many other fatal milk-borne diseases that led to their premature deaths. How this was happening was the school had a cream separator. All the cream would get loaded into a rail cart and would be shipped off for pasteurization. All the raw skim milk filled with disease was fed to the children.
Nearly 20 years ago, Leah Redcrow says a mass grave was found at this cemetery.
This big tree right behind me is where we found a mass grave that was accidentally excavated in 2004. The mass grave was filled with children-sized skeletons wrapped in white cloth, and we now don't know that the white cloth that they were wrapped in were bed sheets from the residential school.
Eric Large was a school survivor. He is the lead investigator on the report. He talked about finding remains of a child while digging to bury a family member in 2017.
And I came across some bones, some small bones, and I guess I was in shock, first of all. And then I kept on, and then a rib cage with both sides attached to a spine. And it was hard to tell, like if you're in shock, you know. But they were kind of small, and then the people that were around me, the relatives, they just put them on the side there for now. I kept on, and the next item was a skull.
The Society is working with the Catholic Church and is busy translating thousands of old school documents from French to help identify missing children. Excavations and repatriating the children's remains will be done in the future. Chris Stewart, APTN National News, near Saddle Lake, Alberta.